My baby, my Valentine. Can I eat the making what temperature is? If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. My love ain't the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want food. I need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make me bad man. Spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I get banky, oh no, 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 no. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make it for Ghana. Here dancing for me, baby, pan. Come and give me show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling?
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. The look at the Trailblazers, and so far they own the 9th best record in the conference. Not where they'd like to be. And, of course, there's Minnesota, back 3 games.
When I look at Portland, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing that perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from Allie LaForce. Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Damian Lillard talked about his clutch gene. He said, quote, "I never think there's a game that I can't take control of. When I'm out there, I feel how hard the defense is trying to stop me, regardless of how I'm shooting the ball. I want to show them why they should be worried and why they should be on edge." Brian?
Yeah, Allie, always a threat. Thanks for that. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. The perimeter filled up by Simons and Hart. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Kyle Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. They get the rebound. Russell, good.
You know, guys, whenever Russell attacks second chance opportunities like that, it's a big bonus.
Knocks it loose. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
A nice shot by Lillard.
The tenacity from Lillard in the paint is exceptional. Not letting anyone throw him off his shot.
Here's Edwards. Hart pulls it in. We played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Simons. And here's Grant. 3-pointer. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Simons. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively. But one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
At the line for 1.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Edwards. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Edwards got 7.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Lillard passes to Hart. There's a screen by Nurkic. Hart with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And denied! He sends it right off the glass. And we have to take another look at that block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Clock at 4. There's Simons with a 3.
And, you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him.
Edwards for 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 10.
Even does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Edwards against Simons. Lillard outside. Lillard, a screen on Edwards. Here's Simons. Minnesota with a rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Edwards can't hit. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Simons against McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Russell with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Edwards slams it in.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Here's Lillard. He's got 5. Grant outside. Shot to stop the run. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Anderson passes to Russell. Over Lillard. And there's Russell on the assist by Anderson. Russell's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Timeout called, Portland.
And your first Avenue Breaker, make some noise.
And now that we have a moment, let's take a look at the steals leaders. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Edwards.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Pass to Simons. To win the run. He drops it from range.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Simon's shot is good.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they've performed, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Russell from outside. And another 3 from Minnesota.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
For 3, here's Lillard. Unable to get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Here's Russell. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Now here's Lillard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively.
Here's McDaniels. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Rudy Gobert.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Inside. Stolen by Anderson. Now Gobert. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers shooting only 31% to get this game underway. To the middle. They need this. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Minnesota?
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Now here's Simons. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Russell. Knocks down the 18-footer. Russell's got 14 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
The 3 from Russell. And another 3 from Minnesota.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Lillard passes to Grant. And it's blocked. And they recover it. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Sharp's checked in. Here's Grant. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Sharp. He shoots it. Here's Hart. 6 on the shot clock. There's a screen by Nurkic. From the high post. Rebound Minnesota. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Lillard with the bucket.
He's not going to be shy about using the three-point shot. Lillard has to be effective beyond the arc to keep the D honest.
Edwards can't hit.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Grant. He's another guy who had a great performance in that win against Detroit.
When you talk about a basketball family, Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, I mean, plenty of competition growing up. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, success wasn't handed to him growing.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Now here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. With a 9-footer. Chalk up 2 there.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Russell, that's good.
Throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Sharp. And another shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
Yeah, good second chance bucket by Sharp. You got to get in there and participate on the play to win those.
Gobert gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. You have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
Gobert, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Lillard. Good work defensively by Russell.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. It's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight, one sweet one after another.
And the Trailblazers call time here.
We're looking for the loudest segment.
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Forbes comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Rivers is subbed in for Russell. On defense, the Timberwolves. 17-point game. Here's Sharp. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Driving inside. Outside Hart.
2 minutes
Out left to the wing. Just 2 to shoot. And that one's good. Sharp.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Here's Hart. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Good on the shot.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Anderson drives. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Sharp, no good. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Here's Forbes. They grab their own miss. And that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Eubanks inside, working on Reed. To the inside. Here's Watford. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
That one goes. Count it.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Here's Eubanks. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
And they pick up 2.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And they're really attacking the paint with a fury.
They sure are, looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Nas Reed. 1 shot.
Here's Hart, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Trendon Watford at the line for 1.
No shot. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Hart from long range drops in the 3. Hart's got his second basket on the night.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
And so it's D'Angelo Russell making things happen for the Timberwolves. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. We'll be right back after this word. Just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Nas Reed, then it's Bryn Forbes, and it's Rivers in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
You know, Nas Reed initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Nas Reed an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reed did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Here's Sharp, Reed defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
And he knocks down the first one. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Anderson. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Payton. And so Simons nails both of them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Here's the 3. The shot off that time. And it's Portland the other way. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Gobert against Lillard. Here's Eubanks. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Pass to Forbes. Outside McDaniels. This one for 3. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Eubanks gets the bucket. Eubanks, he's got 6 in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
The drive by Rivers. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
Here's Gobert. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gobert's got 6. Portland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Grant. Over McDaniels. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
Here's Simons. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He's got 10.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves victors.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nurkic is checked in for Eubanks. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Edwards outside. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
The Trailblazers have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. While the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Gobert, no good. For Portland, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Lillard passes to Simons. That one a little long. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's McDaniels, and he drives in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Minnesota's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Tries it from 16, and another basket from Minnesota.
And, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Lillard with the ball. He's got 14. Simons outside. Lillard, a screen on Edwards. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, cans the tough leaner from the outside. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Timeout called, Portland.
Wolves fans, you know them, you love them. Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers.
And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. The 4th spot held by Rudy Gobert.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
For Portland, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Simons outside. Will it go? Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Friday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll start out on the road to play the Rockets in Houston.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pistons, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Simons against Edwards. Some solid defense from Edwards. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Here's Simons, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Damian, a power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
Minnesota foul. Austin Rivers.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Russell has checked in. Art's checked in for Portland.
Substitution on the boards.
To Simons from deep. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
And on the glass, Nurkic makes it look easy, using his reach to snatch the ball and get a shot of his own.
Sinks the tray. Russell's got 26.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
And make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Minnesota's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter.
You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
First one falls for him. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
Both good from the line that time. Well, last season, Clark, there were a flurry of moves at the trade deadline. Big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA, GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Payton's checked in. And both free throws good for Hart.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Grant, the pass to Payton. Portland again missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Noel, that's good.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Payton finds Grant. Three-pointer Sharp. Pure from three-point range. Sharp's got 9.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him. Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And the Trailblazers shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one. Grant outside. Over to the wing. There's the screen. Here's Sharp. Outside for Grant from behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
You just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And the Blazers making a change here. Eubanks is checked in. The Trailblazers shooting it very well, 52% during the second. Stolen by Russell, and he's all alone. Jumps up, and then Russell with the dunk.
Moving as a two-way threat. It's big when Russell is making an impact on both offense and defense.
Outside Payton, pass to Eubanks. Grant against Anderson. Grant, the pass to Payton. And he makes it on the layup. Payton's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Noel, no good. And here are the Trailblazers now. Outside Payton. Three-pointer Sharp. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Noel's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
2 minutes remaining.
Payton against Russell.
2 minutes.
Outside Payton. Pass to Hart. 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And Grant gets it to go.
But one of the things about Grant is he shows great poise. I mean, major props for keeping his cool and knocking down that shot under pressure.
Russell, that's good.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Grant, left side. Back to Payton. Here's Sharp. He's got 12. Eubanks in the high post. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The Trailblazers shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Pass to Grant. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Grant's got 7 points.
Boy, he's a much improved three-point shooter, Jeremy Grant. Coaches have to appreciate what he does for the team spacing because of him knocking that down.
Noel, that's good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Out to the right wing. Grant against Anderson. Grant the pass to Payton. From deep. Reed with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Russell from deep three-point land. Three-pointer off the mark. From deep three-point range. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Timberwolves ahead, running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And get ready for the Jabberwocky!
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, I bet they've been looking forward to this one. I mean, a chance to take down a higher-ranked team and show us what they're capable of.
Hopefully, the challenge of this matchup brings out the best in it. And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first-half performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've made it a track meet. Transition buckets are easy baskets and easy point turning. That builds your confidence, and it takes the pressure off your half-court offense.
Yeah, it's been a track meet. Trying to get in before the defense sets, that's where you get the good looks. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, D'Angelo Russell has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Drew Eubanks out there with Josh Hart. And it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. Gets the 3 to fall.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And the Trailblazers shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
McDaniel's gone 4 for 9 from the field. Lillard outside. Nurkic a screen on Russell. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. He's checked in for Portland.
5th in field goal percentage. And they're in the NBA's top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. When they're playing with full intensity, their defense is up there with the best of them.
And to have a great field goal percentage, you have to show great patience and judgment. These guys are coached to think through every play. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one.
A nice start to the 3rd. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Boy, you get everything you want from a young star in Anthony Edwards. I mean, excellent all-out energy in every minute he's on the floor. Plays hard and with great intensity, and he's got a commitment to working hard in practice. That is a really good combination for one of your franchise players.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Really left him alone that time. Simon's got 20. Well, practice certainly has paid off when you look at Anthony Edwards' stat line, Clark.
Yeah, improvement across the board, VA, and that doesn't just happen by accident or osmosis. You got to put the work in. In almost every category, his game is only getting stronger and better. The future, extremely bright for this young man, especially if he can keep that arrow green and going forward.
And it's Simon's missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Basket's good. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Now here's Lillard. He's got 19. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Here's Russell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Edwards against Simons. Here's Lillard. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. And Edwards slams it in.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Hart. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Hart's got 9.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Lillard against Russell. Now here's Grant, down low. And Nurkic throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Puts it up from 15. Gobert with the bucket. 12 points for him.
Just impressive for Gobert. So capable in the mid-range.
Pass to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Russell. Good on the leaner. Russell's got 42 in the game.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Lillard passes to Graham. And the three-pointer goes.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Anderson. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. Now Simons. 20 points for him. Grant's shot is off.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
McDaniels, that's good.
They're definitely opting for the mid-range jumpers, and it's working.
Edwards against Simons. Lillard outside. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves call time here.
You know, one of the things that sets McDaniels apart is his ability to guard virtually any position on the floor. He creates major matchup problems with that versatility.
Time to see some awesome dance moves, fans. It's time for the first Avenue Breaker.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Forbes is checked in for Edwards, and Rivers is subbed in for Russell. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Watford's checked in. Simons, right side.
Timberwolves foul. Jaden McDaniels.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Minnesota on D. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound Minnesota. Anderson's got his 4th rebound in this one. 16 feet out, and he nails the jumper. Rivers has got 8.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Here's Lillard. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
The first one falls. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
Rivers. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 10.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Portland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Pass to Graham. Back to Simons. Lillard left side. Inside. Intercepted. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Watford, right now averaging 5.5 a game. Simons passes to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's McDaniels. Hey, great D that time from Grant. The Trailblazers shooting around 53%, a nice number. To the wing on the left. Pass to Nurkic. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Wing shot on the way. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Grant. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
McDaniels can't hit. Well, the Trailblazers shooting an excellent rate of 56% on the 3rd quarter. Here's Lillard. Here's Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
To the paint. Simons with a steal. And here's Lillard. He's got 25. Here's Grant. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Timberwolves shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Shoots it from the corner. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Rivers has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Pass to Lillard. Good D by Gobert.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's McDaniels. It's not going to go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And finished off by Anderson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
For three, here's Lillard. Minnesota with a rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And it's McDaniels off the drive.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And here's Simons outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. The 17-footer. Here's Forbes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Forbes has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
There's Simons with a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. I tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
He gets it in there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Simons outside. And here's Grant from the arc. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
It feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Anderson gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
A minute 15 left to play in the third quarter. Simons with it. 26 points for him. Here's Lillard. And he knocks the jumper down. Lillard's got 27.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Portland's shooting an impressive 48% from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Grant. From 7 feet. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. 34 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. So it's Portland now. On the wing, Simons. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Shot by Nurkic, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Forbes, rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Lillard. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The T-Wolves on top, running away with this one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Jalen Noel, also Jordan McLaughlin out there, and it's Moore in at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. McLaughlin, shot is good. Here's Sharp. Well, some have said the NBA's next media deal could see franchises' values double. As the league owner, Grant, are you good with that?
You know
know, B.A., I think I could get comfortable with that idea. I just think it speaks to the product. It speaks to how we present and package the game. There's so much excitement right now. It's a lot of fun to be a part of.
It's one of the best investments in sports, the NBA.
No question.
Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. Here's Reed. Walker pulls down the board.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And that one's good. Sharp.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Here's Moore. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And there's the lob and the jam by Brown.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Another miss by Minnesota. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And the layup is good. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
The Timberwolves shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. And so here's Portland. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. The ball's knocked loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Moore. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Eubanks the screen. Three-pointer Sharp. Offensive board. Nice shot by Walker. Walker's gotten his first basket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
J-Man with the assist.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Sharp. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
B.A., I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
Back to Payton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reed's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Moore. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Right side, Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Fires from the wing. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Outside Payton. Here he goes. Back to Eubanks. 3 on the clock. It's rebounded by Knight. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Corner shot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. It's Brown on the wing. Buries it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's McLaughlin. Good on the bucket. Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Payton finds Walker. Back to Payton. There's the 3. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Walker's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Noel. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Payton passes to Walker. And Minnesota calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And your Timberwolves defense team. Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
Well, I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
I'll tell you what, for him, it doesn't get much better than this. Putting on an absolute clinic while the home fans went wild. So it's Minnesota now. Pass to Knight. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's Eubanks. Payton finds Hart. plenty of exciting rookie talent in the 2022 class, including a few breakouts, Clark. What are your thoughts on this class overall?
Well, B.A., I agree with you. I mean, a lot of talent. They're an awful lot of fun to watch. I'm sure you would agree. I mean, a very talented class. What strikes me is how prepared some of these guys were to step in and contribute to winning.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Time to see some awesome dance moves, fans. It's time for the first Avenue Breaker.
Checked in for Brown.
For the first Avenue Breakers.
Minnesota shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Here's Russell, and then Russell with the dunk.
Guys absolutely feeling it. When Russell heats up, showtime.
Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Sharp. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters. And you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Pass to Hart. Can they get it? Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, you love seeing that from Hart. Great exuberance and enthusiasm out there on the court.
And here's Minnesota now. Here's Russell. Takes it inside. Here's Reed. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
The shot by Watford, no good. Pass to Reed. That shot off. And it's Portland the other way. From the high post. The shot by Eubanks, no good.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Pass to Knight. Hey, from beyond the arc. The rebound by Payton. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. To the inside, Watford. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Here's Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. And the Trailblazers shooting just around 45% on the fourth. Here's Payton. Got a hand on it.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Here's Noel. Off target from three-point range. And Portland's shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Here's Payton. Rebound Minnesota. Reed's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Noel. Portland grabs the miss. Outside Hart. Pass to Sharp. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Payton's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. The shot by Russell, no good. Portland has gotten 4 of 7 three-pointers to fall in the fourth. Here's Eubanks. Outside Hart. Pass to Sharp. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Lets the 3 fly. Tries again. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true. And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
Here's Rivers. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Now Portland with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Yep, that one goes. Simon's got 11 in the second half.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Reed, good.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And boy, did they need to win this game after dropping the first 2 matchups against this squad. Now they can go into the final game of the season series with a ton of confidence.
And you got to believe that's important. I mean, it's one thing to lose both games of an inter-conference series. It's a whole different story losing all 4 games to a team from your own conference.
And what a huge performance it was for D'Angelo Russell.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Reed. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pass to Hart. Back to Simons. Pulls up. Clock at 6. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
And, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Yeah, things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Outside Edwards. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.